I'm a GP locally and I've worked in this area for the last 20 years. It's an area of high deprivation and a lot of people have suffered adverse life events which have contributed to all sorts of problems that have led to them becoming homeless. Over the years I've been aware that many people who are either sleeping rough or living in temporary accommodation have been simply unable to access the mainstream care that they've required. We recognise the need to do something more. Together we recognise that this is collaborative working at its best, which is enabling people who need the care the most to get back on the road to recovery.
So little IT out there in the healthcare world is designed with the frontline staff in mind.
A system that works for you, works with you, not a system that's being put there and gets in the way of what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is one of the reasons why we focus so strongly on customizability, being able to make this a system that is built for and by clinicians.
What I loved about this was that it was a way of bringing the healthcare to the patients. This solves a problem that I feel helps a patient population who are totally underrepresented, and here comes along a charity that's doing all the right things that our solution will fit like a glove.
I think the bus has given an identity to a need that has been unseen in many ways. It's got 2 clinical rooms in it, much more versatile. We have the opportunity to take care to the point of need, which is often on the streets, in car parks around Bournemouth. We can reach anyone pretty much anywhere.
From what I can remember, it was I was in the night shelter on winter watch, and those were the only times when I was off the street because it was too cold that I got any medical treatment, because you used to visit the night shelter, and those were the only nights or the only days that I could get seen by a doctor, because there wasn't a health bus back then. So I either didn't get seen at all, or I was fortunate enough to get an appointment at the night shelter when you're doing one of your day visits there.
What the HealthBus has done is they've brought the GP surgeries into the communities and made them accessible. It's about taking services to people that are unable, for whatever reason, to go and access those services.
When you're on the street, people beat you up, they break up your tent, they don't care about you, they treat you very badly. And so when they come to us, we make them coffee, we make them toast, we talk to them, they see a doctor, they see a nurse, they're helped, somebody cares, we give them some hope. And that's why I feel that's what I think is one of the most important things that they do. Give people some caring. They're not used to that anymore. They may have not ever been used to it in the whole of their lives. And that's what we try and do.
I think it's really important to point out today that to solve a problem like HealthBus are dealing with here, you need to bring together all sorts of services and technologies. And in order to do that, partnerships between organisations are really important. So the likes of Cloud Cocoa, Ingram Micro, bringing AWS in, with PatientSource, help bring the technologies that are required to solve the challenges that are experienced here on the streets of Bournemouth, that HealthBus are really at the heart of tackling and bringing healthcare to those who most need it.
So today we're with the HealthBus in Bournemouth. We're talking about the AWS partner network and the power that brings. HealthBus came to PatientSource only in April of this year and were in written contracts within 9 working days. They were live on the AWS PatientSource instance within 20 working days. If we're talking about agility and innovation, that's what cloud empowers.